Hey guys, Collector here. So this gun just came in from B&T and it's an 8.6 caliber. And we were at the range the other day. We shot it and oh my God, was it quiet. I didn't wear ear pro, nothing. It was just like a pellet gun, my personal opinion. And it got me thinking, is this the quietest gun in the world or even in my collection alone? So what we're gonna do is a little test. Downloaded an app for decibels and we're gonna go from 308 to 556 to 300 blackout, then we're gonna go to the 8.6 and then we're gonna go to the 22. And we're gonna actually see if this is actually quieter maybe than a 22. Let's go find out. Okay, to give you guys a baseline, this is my Noveski. It's actually my first SBR. We're gonna shoot this thing non-suppressed so you get a baseline. Now this thing's gonna be ridiculously loud, that I know because I've done it. And I didn't double up on ears, I'm probably gonna regret it, but this thing is gonna be a noisy cricket. 119, kind of sucks. You see in the movies guys shooting these with not suppressors on them next to other people, not even affecting the person next to them. I call BS. So yeah, kind of sucks to shoot that without a suppressor. Okay, now let's see what the different suppressors of other calibers look like. First gun up is the SIG Spear. This thing's pretty ridiculous, guys. It's chambered in 308. It's got a rear charging handle on it, and you got a side charging handle on it. Then you've got a 45-degree Trijicon on it, and then you've got a SIG 1x6 scope. So here is the decibel meter, and we're gonna put it right next to the gun and see what it comes up with. I am using SIG's 308. Now, I've shot this stuff before, pretty hot. I was shooting a steel plate at the ranch, and I was going through steel plates with this stuff. It's a pretty amazing round. Let's give it a shot and see what decibels we get. So we came up with 111.3 decibels, which is not very quiet, I don't think. We're gonna see if we can get lower than that. I bet we will. Let's try the next gun. Next is a B&T and chambered in 5.56. It's got a Hollison sight on it. This is one of my first B&Ts. It is suppressed. I did SBR it as well. You know, B&T makes pretty remarkable stuff. I'm a big fan of it. If you've seen the channel before, you'll definitely know that. If you haven't seen the channel, go check out the other videos and let me know what you think of those B&Ts. I mean, to me, by far, they're one of the best guns ever made. $112.8, that's louder than the 308. That's kind of remarkable, to be honest with you. It definitely felt louder. Next up is my SIG 300 blackout. This thing, I did SBR it. I know you guys can yell at me. I will get the correct stock. Got a million of those to get. It'll happen, I promise. I did suppress it. These are subsonic rounds from Gemtech, and I've always had pretty good luck with Gemtech ammo. It always usually runs pretty well, and I'm going to find out how much more quiet this is compared to the 5.56. My guess is gonna be a lot more quiet. $110, which is just one more less than the 308. That kind of shocks me. I don't know if it's where we're placing the mic or what, but I figured it would be a lot quieter than that. But it is subsonic, like I said, and the 308 was not subsonic, so I'm surprised that was actually that close to being the 308's sound. Kind of remarkable, to be honest with you. Next is the B&T 8.6. I just recently purchased this about, 2 days ago, and it finally came in. It's integrately suppressed, and it's pretty badass. We shot at the ranch, like I said earlier, extremely quiet, kind of like a pellet gun. This thing does have some weight to it, so the recoil is not that bad. I threw in an aim point with a magnifier. I think the magnifier is up to a 1.6. They sent it out to me to try, and I kind of dig it. We got to get it sighted in at the ranch so we can definitely play with that. But I mean, it's got everything on this thing, folding stock. I mean, it's a 2-stage trigger, which I really like. The ammo, there's an 8.6 if you've never seen one compared to a 300 blackout, much bigger. The 8.6 is kind of like the equivalent to the 300 blackout, I guess, to a 308. I think this thing has got a lot of beef to it, especially I heard it's been compared to the muzzle velocity of a 338 Lapua. I don't know about that. That's what I've read. I don't know if that's true or not. You guys can tell me in the comments. But let's give this a shot and see how loud it actually is. 107.9. I could probably didn't even take my ear pros out to shoot that. I probably wasn't even that loud in here. So I'm shooting the Gorilla ammunition. What's the grainage on this beast? 210 grain, which is not too bad. One round, no ear pro. Yeah, all damn day. Granted, I'm old, and some people say I can't hear shit. That's 108.8, and that's without ear pro. That was very comfortable to shoot. You can shoot that in indoor range, no problem. So let's go try the 22 and see if that's even better. This has got to be the lightest gun in the world. This is a Volkswagen, which is somewhat close. I always murder that name, I know it. I suck at it because I can't talk because I'm old, but whatever. Anyway, subsonic, Gym Tech in it, 22. We're gonna see how this bad boy, this gun is extremely lightweight. I don't know how much it weighs. We should have weighed it. I mean, pound, 2 pounds, if that. It's a race gun by far, but not suppressed. Should we throw a suppressor on it or not? Non-suppressed, 22. Max was 108.1. That's impressive, to be honest with you, without a suppressor. Now let me throw a suppressor on it real quick, and then we'll see what we come up with. $96.2. You don't need ear pros for that. I'm thinking we should go get a pellet gun real quick, throw a suppressor on the pellet gun, and see how quiet we can go. Nice FX M3's pellet gun from Utah Air Guns. This thing's amazing. I've shot it many times before. It's dead nuts. I mean, you can't miss with this gun. You'll hit bullseye every time. I love their guns. I gotta get more of, maybe a full auto would be cool. Let's give this thing a shot. 90.7. What was the 22? That's insane. I was completely wrong. That gun being the quietest gun in the world. I mean, if you want to call this a gun, I call it a gun. It's pretty wild how quiet the 8.6 is. I mean, would you want to have the difference in decibels versus a 22 versus a 8.6? 8.6 is a much more devastating round than a 22. I would pick the 8.6 if it was me. It's so quiet for what it is all damn day. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, I've learned something today, that's for sure. I'm gonna shoot the 8.6 a lot, especially in the range. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Have an awesome day.